What sort of adjustments were discussed during the half? We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
The Pacers with the lead. So for the Clippers right now, in the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. Garland is out there with Jones, and it's Leonard in at the 3. Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Nembhard's got the lead up to 5 now for Indiana. And so Garland will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Leonard has it in the corner. Oh, that's blocked. Now, here's Siakam. And here's Walker outside. Kept alive by Indiana. Siakam, good. Now it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Garland with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Shot by Collins, no good. Indiana leading by 7. Siakam with it. 12 points for him. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Huff. This one for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jones dishes to Leonard. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Siakam against Leonard. Siakam, the bounce pass. Here's Nembhard. And good that time.
Oh, Andrew Nembhard decided to protect it and gets to the cup. Woo.
And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
What you love about Andrew Nembhard is you can play him at either guard position. You know that defensively he is going to guard every single night. And maybe the best thing, guys, he is not afraid of big spots.
So, a lot to appreciate here, Doris. In the game of John Collins, he has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. And you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Indiana leading by 6. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Siakam inside. He's guarded by Collins. Siakam misses. Walker against Leonard. A ferocity inside by Leonard.
Toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Nembhard finds Siakam. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Clippers trail by 4. Now Jones. Outside Garland. Collins setting the big for Garland. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got 5 rebounds tonight. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Lopez, a screen on Walker. A 3 from Leonard. They get the rebound. Tries yet again.
Well, you have to love the energy from Brook Lopez. This guy has got deep inside position, and he accepts the hit like a champ.
It's his first trip to the line.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
What I admire most about Brook Lopez is his willingness to adapt his game to fit whatever the system needs. This guy has been the consummate pro.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Isaiah Jackson. He's checked in for John Collins. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Jones. And it's done in for Garland.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Huff. Indiana moving the ball around. Now Siakam. And the rejection by Jackson. Back to Nesmith. Indiana again missing. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Dunn passes to Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Leonard's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Here's Siakam. He's got 12. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Miller's checked in for the Clippers.
Number 22, Jordan Miller.
Here's Nesmith. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Mathurin with the ball. Nesmith covering. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 10 points.
Well, composure under pressure. Mathurin may be young, but he is confident.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Hear that music. Hear the sound. Your favorite high school. Here comes your future. Make some noise.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. 5th, the Clippers.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Here's Nesmith. It's Nembhard on the wing. Dunn covering. Siakam's shot is off. And here's Los Angeles. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Miller, the pass to Lopez. On the wing, Mathurin. Here's the teardrop. It's blocked. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the Clippers have possession. And the basket by Jackson. And here is Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Now Siakam. Guarded by Jackson. Siakam passes to Nesmith. Now Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. off target from three-point range.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Huff. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Indiana making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Neesmith, the pass to Walker. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Outside Mathurin. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. 13 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Pacers trail by 6. Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. Now, here's Siakam. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Goes up on the high post. Another miss by Siakam.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Dunn attacking. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Neesmith has got 6 points.
Neesmith has earned the green light from three-point territory. Knock it in, Aaron.
Miller outside. On the wing, Mathurin. Over Neesmith. And it's Mathurin missing. Indiana trailing here. And a wide open look for Walker. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Outside Jackson. Lopez against Siakam. Miller kicks to Jackson. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. Miller, no up.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing far.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's Siakam. 14 points for him. Nembhard. The Clippers grab the miss. Lopez has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Jackson finds Dunn. Back to Jackson. There's the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Walker's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Some changes here for the Pacers. Otter's checked in, and Shepard subbed in for Neesmith. Sanders checked in for Los Angeles. Sanders against McConnell. Pass to Potter. Toppin kicks to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. Clock at 6. To the wing right side. Toppin, no one around him. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Clippers leading by 3. Now here's Sanders. Nothing on the board. Dunn with it. Off the mark, and the drought continues. McConnell with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Pass to Walker for the tie. That one doesn't go.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Dunn outside. Outside Mathurin. Jacks up a three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Now, here's McConnell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
Sanders dishes to Dunn. Toppin pulls it in.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And finished off by Shepherd.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here's Dunn. The layup off target.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Jackson. And here's Sanders. Miller outside. Here's the floater. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Clippers.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Right now, fans, let's hear you go wild.
Jackson's checked in for Walker. Well, some of the big men in the league didn't mind drifting out and letting it fly from deep. Here are the best three-point shooters, centers, and power forwards. 4th, Nick Batum. And, of course, John Collins.
And the value of having a big man who can do what these guys can is that they draw bigger defenders out of the paint. You have to stay with them wherever they go.
You know, and that causes all sorts of matchup problems for an opponent. Just the threat of one of them getting hot from three-point range affects the defensive game plan.
Now, here's McConnell. He's got 5. It's over Garland. A shot by McConnell, no good. It's Garland with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And finished off by Collins.
Well, John Collins has proven over the course of his career to be a consistent rebounder. You have got to box this guy out.
Pacers trail by 5. Pass to McConnell. Now Toppin. The 3. It doesn't go for him.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here's Garland for 3.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And that one falls for Jackson. And he can't hit the second. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Leonard. It's stolen by Shepherd.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Pass to Toppin. For the 3. And that one is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Clippers ahead, up by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. McConnell and Nembhard at guard. Shepherd out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Huff in at the center. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Listen, T.J. McConnell doesn't get to the free throw line a ton, but able to draw contact in these situations.
At the line, for the Pacers, T.J. McConnell, 2 shots.
That's good from McConnell.
What you love about T.J. McConnell is he is a smart, tough-nosed player. He is somebody you can trust to run your offense. You can trust him to bring it nightly on the defensive end. He has carved out such a tremendous role in this league.
The Clippers leading. Outside Garland. And the shot goes down.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Now, here's McConnell. Tries from 16. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. McConnell's got 4 points this quarter. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Outside Collins. Back to Garland. Clippers moving the ball around. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Nesmith, he's checked in for T.J. McConnell. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Now, here's Siakam to tie it up. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Leonard against Nembhard. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
Pass to Huff. Good on the bucket. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Nembhard against Garland. Jones for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Darius Garland showing good vision and making good decisions. Exactly what you need from your point guard.
Here's Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
2 shots. Pascal Siakam.
No good on the free throw.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Walker's checked in for Indiana. The Clippers also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Jones, and Sanders subbed in for Garland. And the second free throw, good.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Leonard against Walker. Pass to Mathurin. And it's denied. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Nembhard. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Siakam passes to Nesmith. Pass to Huff. Clock at 4.
And the defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots.
And Jackson gets it to go.
A little playmaking there from Collins. Nice to see him setting others up.
Pacers trail by 6. Siakam outside. And he dunks it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Leonard, following the score by Indiana. Three-pointer. Nembhard grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Nesmith can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 4. Over to the left wing. And Sanders kicks to Collins. Collins setting the big for Mathurin. Cans it from downtown. Mathurin's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Out to the right wing. Collins against Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins.
You know, we talk about length defensively. Siakam's so long offensively, trying to get a challenge on him. You are often going to put him at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Clippers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Siakam hits them both. Now Sanders. Lopez, a screen on Nembhard. Here's Sanders. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Here's the 3. Hit the tip. Siakam. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, you better find Pascal Siakam and put a body on. Those putback dunks are devastating.
Outside Leonard. Lopez sets a screen for Leonard. Fires, high post, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Here are your Pacers with your game crew.
Jones checked in for the Clippers. Garland comes in for Sanders. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. They throw good. Siakam. Siakam hits them both.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Garland against Nembhard. Leonard the pass to Garland. From deep. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 6 rebounds in the game. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Lopez with the bucket.
Well, he may not be the fastest guy on the floor, but Brook Lopez knows how to run the court. Nice rim run.
Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Siakam. Over Collins. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now Leonard. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
It's good from long range.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And here's Walker. After Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Count it. Garland's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Siakam. And there's the call on John Collins. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus. He'll have to go to the line for 2.
At the line. Pascal Siakam, 2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. It's Garland with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 11. Outside Leonard. Garland against Siakam. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that game against the Kings, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
First one falls for him. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. He hits both from the stripe. Nembhard with it. Pass to Huff. Garland against Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Miller's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Now, Nesmith, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Huff passes to Nesmith, and Jones sends it back.
Stellar rim protection. Derek Jones Jr. making a difference.
And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Leonard inside. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Pacers trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
LA has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Now Garland. Miller with a screen on Nembhard. Garland. And did the 3.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Hard drive by Aaron Nesmith. You have to respect that aspect of what this guy brings.
And LA has possession. Following the score by Indiana. And it doesn't go.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Walker surveying the floor. Now Nembhard from deep. And they get it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Well, you give him that good a look, he is going to typically make you pay.
And here's Leonard. Here's Miller. Now here's Garland. He nails it from 11.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Now Toppin. Outside Nembhard. Shoots it up. And he hits the jumper.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Garland. Here's Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Indiana, they're working against the clock right now. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Garland. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Good!
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Miller. Andrew Nembhard, off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Garland. Here's Mathurin, takes the three. Can't get it to go. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Garland. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. Garland against Toppin. 14 feet away. He nails the jump shot.
But Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
So the Clippers with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
All right, thanks. Brooke, the offense came in waves tonight. How'd you guys manage to win this one?
It was a complete team effort. You know, we've been playing with pretty good energy, pretty good defense the whole game. Shots just weren't going down for us, and we knew that. So we had to keep grinding, keep grinding.
The key was you stayed persistent. Thanks, Brooke.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Darius Garland.